Oh, the other day, my me and Peyton were walking, and she heard a woodpecker for the first time, and she goes, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a woodpecker." And I go, "It's a bird," and it you know slams his beak into the tree or whatever. And I showed her a video, and she's like fascinated by woodpeckers.
Oh,
Yeah. So we sat down and we watched it's like a 8-minute National Geographic clip on woodpeckers.
mhm.
And I was like, oh, this is cool that she's learning this, but at the same time, I was also learning it. It's a little embarrassing to be like learning the same thing as a 3-year-old together and be like, oh man, like,
You have to hide your,
yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
It must be, I mean, yeah, just discovering new things like that must be so wild, especially for a child to, yeah, it's,
Well, especially for me. I mean, I'm supposed to, like, I'm in charge of her. The fact that she's like, wait a minute, you didn't know about this? And I gotta be, I didn't know. I'm sorry. To learn something at the same time as a toddler is a little unsettling.
I mean, there's so much to know in the world. You can't, who knows when you learn what, it's
That's true.
everybody at their own pace.
Yeah, we learn new stuff all the time, but
I did learn just my one woodpecker fact for the day, and that's going to be a reoccurring thing on this podcast. Is I'll do a one woodpecker fact.
Okay.
Males, they're higher in the trees when they're pecking. Females, lower and in the middle-ish.
Why is that?
I don't fucking know. I turned it off. It said,
holy shit, I gotta run and tell somebody this.
Now I need to know. Now I need to know why.
I don't know. I think that's just the way it is. Maybe it's because they look the same, and like, how do I know what you are?
Wait, is it called pecking? Is that where pecking order came from?
Yes, pecking order. Top.
Oh, maybe.
Oh no, maybe that's from
because I don't feel like that's pecking. I feel like that, or I don't feel like that's pecking. Like that's banging, or like hammering or chiseling order.
Yeah,
it is strange to explain it to a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's a woodpecker? Oh, it's a bird that slams his head into wood over and over and over again, very, very fast.
Is he mad? We don't know, honey. We don't know.
What's our format tonight?
Let's start with a word.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, no, that's a good point. We should. I think we probably have a bunch of new listeners this week. Some new people from Car and Driver. I ran an ad for us, and that I think there's some spillover between us and real motorheads.
I think that's a slightly better demographic than the home and garden.
Yeah. Well, I'm not allowed to run anymore.
So
they're not going to sell any more ad space to us. No.
Oh, geez.
After last week, So, to any new listeners from Car and Driver, we are Mark, Steven, and Jeff from Hummy's VR Comedy YouTube channel. This is our podcast where we say a word, we do science,
listen to voicemails and
voicemail. Who knows?
Who knows what's gonna happen? We don't even know.
Super chill, just like a vibe check, weekly vibe check.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're young.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. I just sit on my ass and talk out of my mouth and then listen.
Sometimes he reverses it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, we got another word this week. We'll make it quick.
Okay.
This word is brought to you by the dictionary.
Ooh.
So big shout out to the dictionary. A lot of words over there. Big dick.
How did you select this word?
Phone book style. movie, somebody calling a random person in the phone book where they open it, run their finger halfway down and say, that's the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. What did you come up with?
Interfenestration. Actually, I picked this one
Oh.
because it has a little history with us.
Wait a minute. Didn't we do this?
Interfenestration.
We did a similar word.
Well, we know from a previous podcast that defenestration means to be thrown out of a window, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple then.
Thrown through a window in a building.
What's it called? Interfenestration?
Interfenestration.
Interfenestration. That's what I'm going with. Taking cowboy, throwing him through the window in the saloon.
Oh, there you go. Like an old Western movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually fun piece of trivia about interfenestration. Sorry, Stephen, but that was the working title for Metallica's Enter Sandman. But they got a lot of pushback on that. They said it's not going to go. Nobody's going to want to say interfenestration. Too confusing. Go Lars. Go with Enter Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
So they changed it. Yeah.
And then Jeff's right. Lars tried to sue the dictionary after that.
Tried to sue the dictionary for saying words.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they brought the dictionary into court and they had it placed on top of a Bible and told it to swear to tell the truth.
And then somebody had to flip through and find I, and then flip back to the D and do.
It was a big Ouija board situation.
Took forever.
Jeez.
Sorry, go on. Interfenestration.
Yeah, I think it's Mark's right, or it's maybe a window gets thrown through me. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I'll go with Mark's question. I think when someone gets thrown into a building through a window.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a great one. Great one as always, but still wrong. Still wrong.
God.
I know.
I even knew the opposite.
It's this one I like because it's so weirdly specific. Interfenestration is the space between two windows.
Side by side or in and out?
Point.
I think it could be top to bottom also.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so like on a plane of windows, the space in between there, not like parallel panes of windows, like a double paned window for insulation, like it.
Right.
I see what you're saying. But I feel like that in that situation, and I hate to get technical, the whole assembly, the two panes of glass and then the gas between them, that whole assembly is the window, not each individual piece of glass.
Look at him getting off and being technical.
If only you could see my waist cam right now.
See, that's important to note is that you guys are seeing us on YouTube right now, or you're not watching this at all. You're listening, but on our YouTube, you can see Jeff's face. If you're on his OnlyFans, there's only a webcam on his crotch the whole time we do this podcast. So sign up for Jeff's OnlyFans.
Dude, I was thinking about making one lately.
I am too.
Dude,
because it's not cutting it. Well, I'm just not.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not very confident in my on my current situation either. So just send me a message and I'll do whatever you want.
Can we do OnlyFans separately though? Because there was talk of doing one account. I think we should do them separate because Jeff's got his feet thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see Jeff's
feet, what do you got, Mark? What's your?
It's gonna be a tier. It's gonna be a dollar.
It's just cheek shots.
Yeah, $1 you can see my feet. On my OnlyFans, I will a daily asshole photo.
Oh yes, fuck yeah!
I knew. Here's Sunday morning. Here's Sunday night. Here's
do a twofer on Sunday. That's a deal.
Here's me getting sun in my asshole light.
Gives new meaning to ring light, I guess.
Ring light, there it is.
Yeah, I gotta get creative.
See, I
can't pay the bills. Oh fuck!
Actually,
oh god,
what?
No, finish your thought. I got
something
to complain about.
Oh, hold on, let me cue up the theme music for Steven's Gripes. Where's that goddamn soundboard? It's around. Shit. I was thinking about it, like, to make one and have it like out, obviously be me on OnlyFans. It's just like a goof, like to see how much I could actually sell feet for. Feet pics. I'm not chopping off feet.
Well, okay, but then you would have to advertise somehow your OnlyFans. How would you do that? Where would you go?
I think you're looking at it right here. I mean,
okay. All right then. All right.
Or a billboard. I'd maybe buy a billboard.
Go old school with the new school. Merge them.
Okay.
Flyers. Slap up flyers downtown.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Reminder. Making OnlyFans tonight. Okay. Yeah, I met with my tax person. You know, it's tax season. You know?
Oh, geez, I haven't even done that.
You haven't? Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, we got like 10 days before it's due. It makes me nervous.
I think they extended it this year.
Did they?
I hope so.
Well, obviously, 2020 was a rough year, right?
God, yeah.
So I thought,
why?
I have to get my taxes done by a person because I can't do them myself because I never learned how, right? And mine are a little bit more complicated because I've got little tiny streams of here and there, but nothing big, right? In fact, the tax person this year, I thought they were going to be nice because of 2020, but they weren't. She said she was calling me stupid and
Jesus,
not like directly, but she didn't have to say it. I don't know. She's like, she got done. She's, oh fuck you. So what? You lost your job here? And I was like, well, yeah. I mean, COVID. She's like, yeah, but you know what? You need a W-2. You need to have like a full
Hey, don't
time.
fuck you.
She said that. She's like, you can't. She's like, this YouTube stuff. Look, you're making nothing with that. She's like, you need a W-2. She's like, you have no taxable income this year. She's like, and you still owe the federal government because you're doing a small business fee or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But she made me feel horrible when I left the office.
Yeah, those tax people can be cool.
Now, is that you into that? Like,
oh no,
that's the thing. Some people.
Yeah, no, I was getting up to leave and she spit on me and like, so I walked out and
she slid you a card for her side business as a dom. She's like, if you like that, you can come back later and I'll give you a good price.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so I was like, oh God, I was in a bad mood that day. I was like, shit, my life is, I made some bad decisions, didn't I? Jeez. So I'm going to resort to OnlyFans.
That's not a bad move. I did. It wasn't 2020. It was 2019. I was doing my taxes, and obviously I had my job, and then I had like all the stuff that I would write out for comedy. I mean, you literally write off your miles, how many miles you drive to gigs, what do you get paid at gigs, what do you flights, you can hotels, all that sort of stuff. And the guy was like, yeah, so comedy's just, it's not like, you're not gonna like do that, right? And I'm like, all right, dude, it's still in the beginning. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is with tax people, but they fucking let you know. If your dad doesn't discipline you, these people will. I mean, they get you in order. So
that's weird. Like,
yeah, they're brutal.
And that didn't happen last year or ever before.
Really? Oh man, they let me know. They said, you know? "Oh, this is your dream? Well, stop."
Right.
And then the universe took care of that for me.
To the one person still listening after all the bad news, thank you for sticking through the Tax Corner Minute. And it does look like I've got some pro tips that it was moved to May 17th.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you guys for letting us know. Okay.
This is not financial advice.
But
I don't think we have to say that. Just, cover the bases. Cover the bases.
Right. Yeah. Oh, sure.
there's good news though. There's things are I'll turn it up a notch. I don't know if you're ready to move on to science talk, but not really science talk.
I
Just
mean, look
talk.
at the cam. Look at my
Talk.
my downstairs feed. You can tell. I am.
Oh yeah, let me go on his OnlyFans. Let me check it
yeah.
out. Oh, he's
OnlyFans
ready.
tab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you better do it quick too.
All right. Thanks. Moby Shark told me about this mood app. I've been tracking my mood this year. Started January 1st. Started tracking my mood every day.
He got you on Dailyo too?
Yeah.
Okay. Shill.
Are you
he
using
got
it
me
too?
on it.
Wait.
Yeah, he got me on it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
What do I not know? What's happening?
It's just a mood tracker. Look,
All right, I'm going on the App Store.
here's my February. And Jeff, I'll send you copies of this because it doesn't come out well on camera. But
What is it called?
for the pod? Daily? You just put in your mood every day from there's 1 excellent, it's 1 to 5. 2's good, 3's meh. It's a meh day, 4's bad, 5's terrible.
Dailyo Journal.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
so
you put in all these factors did I exercise? Did I eat right that day? Did I drink water? Did I walk? All that stuff.
Did I beat
post
the
on
shit
OnlyFans?
out of my yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you can create custom entries. You know what? I'm going to move on. I think so. So here's you saw my February. You couldn't see it that well, but February.
yeah, it was 1 through 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Most of
February.
my day, and this is how it's been for years. Years, my medium or mean day has been meh, 3, What a good day, what a bad day.
Out of 5.
I think that's the meds that I've been on for everyone these days is on antidepressants.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. I think that's what they do for me. That's one of the bad things is they kind of squish the mood down to a medium or mean range.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you guys?
Okay, so no, that's the kind of talk that you can sell. Squishing stuff down. You can sell that. That's some OnlyFans.
Yeah, isn't it right?
Save that.
You
Right
don't
there.
You
wear
have
high
great
heels and step on my mood.
Squish your mood down.
I should show my tax person this. You can't. Yeah, so I feel like that's what's been happening to me for the past few years. If I've been on these things, I don't have extreme highs or extreme lows. They get squished to a middle zone where I feel nothingness, but that also in a way protects you, kind of
yeah.
It's almost I don't know. I see what they're trying to do, but I'm no, there's got to be a better way. Right?
By they,
dude.
do you mean the meds?
I would. By the way, I would
med
love to
makers.
see an infomercial on depression medication. There's got to be a better way.
Right. That'd be great.
It's not a person getting up and he can't figure out how to crack an egg. It's not in the pan is I never cooked before. But depression.
Somebody in bed and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
They get up and put their hands on their hips. Huh. I am doing an experiment. Oh, go ahead. What?
No, I feel so it's funny because I kind of had the same takeaway that, you know, well, for me, I see the scale as 3 is where you want to be.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, if you need those things, then 3's better, right, than a 2.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be a person would be bizarre if they were on really good all the time, because shit isn't that's not real,
right? It's
Is it?
preventing you. It's
Is it,
preventing you
though?
from doing the ones. So like you're saying,
Yeah.
like, oh, well, my average is 3. I'm mostly 3. Is it better to have a day that's a 5 and a day that's a 1 than a week full of 3s?
I think that's life, though, isn't it? Like having
Yeah, I
5s
think
and
so.
1s.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Would you rather have 5s and 1s or just 3s your whole life? Like,
I think 5s and 1s.
oh, well, okay.
For me personally, as long as there's not a fuck ton of 1s.
Well, why not? No, but why not? Why not? I feel like the norm is mostly 3s and then 1s and 5s thrown in there.
Yeah, I
From
think
time
that's
to time.
true. I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
But
Maybe a 69 from time to time.
Oh boy.
that day is fucking excellent. Like, I don't even know what happened that day. You just woke up and won things every minute.
I don't even know what that means.
How did you get to be?
I'm so fucking intrigued. I'm scared.
All right, I'll give you a screenshot, Jeff. But you saw my median day was 3.
Uh-huh.
I started doing a science experiment. Here's March. It got stepped up a notch.
It's a 4, huh?
It's a lot of 4s, right?
A lot of 4s.
Wow.
A lot of 4s. I had a couple 5s that month.
Fucking get out of here.
Oh, God. I started getting anxiety because I was wondering where my depression went. I was afraid it was going to return. So I don't know. This is not health advice.
Thank you.
We
or
just like the
financial
stock.
advice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
This is not advice. This is your personal experience. We're not telling anyone what
my
to do.
personal experience, and I'm tracking it with science on this mood app.
Yeah.
But I stopped taking my meds.
Wow.
Whoa.
I stopped.
Wow.
And I've been trying to for years. And I've tried the gradual taper off, and you'll see, like, once you get dependent on them, you have like withdrawal side effects, like mine was like dizziness, like walking, you get dizzy or just turning your head.
Damn.
It gets weird. And then, like, most people, including, like, if you are off them for a few days, you crash into like a dark place, right?
Yeah.
Like, it gets way hard, which is why they say, oh, taper off. So I've been doing that. And for a year, I tried, and then stuff would happen. Like, last year, I think I was doing it. I was getting good. And then all of a sudden, like, my dog died, and I was like, ah, shit, I got to get back on these things, like, but I finally was able to do it now. And I've gone like 2 weeks without a pill. I'm like,
damn.
I'm like all anxious, like, what the fuck is going to happen?
It's like you're driving on a highway in the fog.
Yeah. But it also feels like a fog has been lifted.
Oh.
So there's that.
That's
and it did,
hyperbole.
but I think the thing that helped me to taper off was, this is going to sound like a sponsor, but it's not. It's not, okay?
Okay.
This sounds like a big setup to a sponsor joke.
Yeah.
But it's not. Dad's
Did you finally
been
get the
researching.
bidet?
Yeah.
My ass is so clean that I'm not depressed anymore.
That's right. Could you imagine a huge build up to that?
Speaking of huge buildups, everybody tune in on OnlyFans down here. We got something.
Go to Jeff's OnlyFans.
We got a countdown.
See the live cam.
He's got a New Year's hat on it.
Yeah.
Move over, SpaceX.
No, I'm saying, like, so Dad's been researching this thing, and he's been telling me about it. Like, he has this fear of Alzheimer's, right? Because he saw what it did to his dad.
Damn.
He saw how serious he be. He's super afraid it's going to happen to him because he saw the effects, right?
Right.
So he's been doing all this research and studying on brain health, stuff he can do to keep his brain active. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, he was taking piano classes, right?
Well, yeah, it's so funny.
Which he still says "God damn it" too sometimes when he's taking lessons.
That is the funniest thing in the world to me.
Then he read this book. You guys know Dr. Sanjay Gupta. You know the guy from CNN.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a brain surgeon, and he wrote this book called something "Smart My Brain" or "Brain
Smart Me in the Brain."
Keep Sharp. Maybe it was something like that. It's
Smart
the
My
dumbest
Brain.
brain title you can think of.
Real intelligent guy, multiple degrees, brain surgeon, wrote book.
He comes out of the book. And this is Smart My Brain.
Yeah.
His
That'd be the
follow-up
dumbest
book called Brain Smarter. Smarter than you think you thought.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So, I'll give him credit. He's been doing good on studying this stuff, right, and putting it into practice. And he was like, he just came up to me. He was like, "Hey, I want you to try these pills." I was like, "All right."
He didn't say anything. Just like, hey, what? Just taste these.
Yeah, I was like, "All right, I'll take them." That's that's what I do every time someone says that question to me. So, he's like, "I think it's called actually they're not pills. It's just a supplement, but it's called L-serine, and I think it's meant. I think the initial trials were to prevent Alzheimer's, so they help to activate the neurons and all that. They try to some kind of supplement to keep your brain healthy. I don't know the exact details, but I started taking them. Whatever.
Pop a couple of pills. Yeah.
I know, because he told me. Yeah. He said, "Oh, it might help you sleep better because I know you have trouble sleeping sometimes because we all have like racing thoughts and all that stuff." And so I was taking them, and I was like, okay. After a few days, I was like, you know what? I am staying asleep a little better. I noticed a slight difference, no big deal, right? But then I kept taking 2 before I go to bed, and then I noticed my mood was increasing, which was weird, right?
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
How is a mood? What do you mean mood increasing?
Mood. I felt better.
Mood is
that like your
going up.
vitality?
Just not waking up in a 3 mood, I guess.
Okay, so on the scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I noticed that was happening. I was like, fuck is going on?
Now he's back down to a 1.
Yeah.
He put himself at the 1 for safety.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know about these pills, but I noticed that was happening, right? And so I was like, okay. And you saw on the little tracker thing, I was like, okay, something's weird. I started researching it and I was like, okay. I did see a site where it's like, this supplement can help. I think it produces tryptophan, like it helps produce tryptophan, which somehow also produces serotonin in your body. So it's like you're I don't know. I don't know if it was a placebo effect thing I was thinking of, but it almost felt like I read that and now I think it's working. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think that's exactly what a placebo effect is, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. But also I felt it before I read it. So then I thought to myself, maybe I was like, why am I feeling better? And then I read it and then I saw that was happening. So I think it's true, but also could it be because I thought it?
Yeah, there is. And does it matter?
It doesn't matter, right? Does it?
If a placebo and you think it's working and then it's doing what you think it's supposed to, then it doesn't matter if it's actually working or not because it actually is.
Yeah. And that made me look up some placebo stuff too, because
Oh shit.
did you know that they've done some like studies where there's like placebo surgeries. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
Placebo surgeries.
Placebo surgeries, like for knee
Oh, fuck
osteoarthritis.
you. Don't tell me they open up like a knee and they're like, oh, we fixed it and the doctor didn't do shit.
Oh, fuck. I would do that at work all the time.
That is right. You're right.
But
not
the
surgery,
MRI, but the MRI says it's fucking broken. No, I think you're just weak-minded.
I assume what happened was someone really had osteoarthritis in their knee.
Mm-hmm.
The surgery happened, and then maybe they didn't show them after. They just said, "All right, you're all better," and apparently, people feel better. Like they're, yeah. I think that's a real thing.
The mind is powerful. It is so powerful. It can create your own reality. I think we've talked about this so much on the podcast where we all call ourselves dickheads. I suck. I fucking shouldn't touch anything or anybody. I bring everyone down. I should just, drive a car safely in a parking lot and park it and get out and just go, God, why?
Wow.
What?
Okay.
I was watching your face and I was thinking about saying just drive it off a cliff and I'm like, it might be a little dark. So
I didn't know where that was going.
Wow.
I didn't understand where it ended. Wow, what a ride.
Yeah. But
right.
But it's almost like you are what you tell yourself. And
yeah.
But there is a balance between like being completely delusional and, you know what I mean? I don't know. They always say you should treat yourself the way you would treat like a friend or a loved one. Like that's how you should talk to yourself. But
yeah, why do you think I have no fucking friends?
Because I'm always like, hey, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, right. And I mean, for years I did that hate myself Bitcoin routine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so yeah, no, that's a real thing. Also, how do I apply to be a fake surgeon? How do I get that job?
I want to be a placebo surgeon.
I could do that, right?
Were they putting people under? Like,
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, when I had mine done, I had torn meniscus, ACL surgery done. I think they do. Yeah, because they debride the
That's crazy. Because like the risks, like they don't just put people under for no reason. Like that's always a chance of dying. Like that's crazy. That I guess the doctor or somebody was like, we think that this horseshit story of going in there and doing nothing is the best thing that it's worth risking their life for.
Right. Yeah. Because there is always a chance.
Oh, dude. Yeah. And isn't there something about how like anesthesia isn't what we think it is or something? Like we still don't know why it works. Jeff, you should maybe know this, right? Something about I heard something like you don't actually go to sleep, instead you just don't remember.
Oh.
And so everyone thinks for the longest time people thought, oh yeah, you just go to sleep, but I think you're actually awake, you just don't remember it. Isn't that wild?
I was under anesthesia once and I remember waking up in the middle of my surgery. And and hearing the nurse say, oh, he's waking up. And I'm like, this can't be good.
What surgery was it?
It was for my shoulder. I had a bone. It was kind of like a bone spur. Just had a spot that needed to be shaved down. Like my labrum was getting all jacked up. I couldn't do anything with it. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
Maybe that's what happened in my 2020. I got like a labrum somewhere that's all fucked up. I don't know. Something.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with me.
Maybe.
No, I'd never heard about that anesthesia doesn't.
I don't know if it's true, but
Well,
I just,
yeah, no,
I
no,
just
no.
heard it.
It very well could be. I just I had not heard the thought or the theory. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, fake surgeon. That I love that idea of that job.
Yeah. Right. I would love to apply. It's the interview be like, do you do anything else that's fake? Do you know about? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can fake shit. I can lie about stuff.
Yeah, so
Of
that
course, that's a lie because I'm a horrible liar. But
they have your resume and they're like, because we need someone who doesn't know what they're doing. This isn't for a real doctor.
I see you have medical experience.
We're gonna pay you the same, but just wear the coat, walk around, nod your head, use that little thing where you hit knees. Do that a couple times on people's knees.
I feel like I haven't seen that little knee hammer in years.
It
It never comes up in movies and TV anymore. I feel like it was always in movie and TV.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I haven't seen that in life since I was about 4. So I don't remember the last time I got tested for reflexes. Because that's what it does, right? They
Yeah.
hit you with that, and they're like, we just want to make sure. Okay, now.
Oh boy.
Well, now I'm confused on why that needs to be a thing.
I don't know, but I remember. Yeah, I haven't had that done since I was extremely young. Doctor tapping on the knee, testing the reflexes. Right nowadays, the doctor just bursts into the room screaming to test my reflexes. But
yeah,
that's how my doctor and I figure out if my depression meds are too high. They just burst in, and if there's no reaction, then we turn them down a little bit.
He's like, good. Yeah,
they're working. Yeah. Nobody tests my reflexes anymore.
Yeah.
Next time I'm in the doctor.
Next time we get together, let's test each other's reflexes out.
Okay.
As soon as we hit stop on this podcast, I'm doing it to myself.
Yeah. Why stop? OnlyFans, test your reflexes.
I'm not even going to pull my pants up. I'm just going to.
Okay. Anyway, that's all I had for science experiment talk. I guess was that little self experiment I'm doing, but so far so good. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Again, not medical advice, but if it's worked for anyone else, let me know, and I'll start compiling some data.
It's an interesting app. I've enjoyed it. I've done my typical I guess ADHD thing on it, where I was like very into it, and I was like gonna log every day. I did that for like a good 2 weeks, and now it keeps popping up like, hey, come back and log a day. Well, why don't you? Yeah. We miss you.
What is the now? Since I don't know, and I'm probably in a boat with a lot of other listeners, the 2 other listeners that are listening, what is it? Is it like, hey, tell me how you feel today, and then it just lets you know that, hey, last month wasn't great.
You didn't even say that. It's just so you can get an overview of each month, really.
So, and you can add all kinds of different things. Like I track like I have a category on there for PC, Switch, PlayStation, and VR. Every time I play one of those, I track that.
Really?
So like at the end of the year, I'll be able to say like, all right, I played more PC than PlayStation or Switch. Just no reason. Like I have one for every time I stream on Twitch, every time I post on Twitter or Instagram, which is never. I've never entered one of those. I mean, anything you can make it as customized. It doesn't have to be like health interpersonal or whatever related.
But does it?
Go on.
No,
Go ahead.
I just like the data, like graphs and charts and aspect of it, because it'll then start to do that smart shit. Like it'll say like, hey, every time or a lot of times when you play Switch, you were in a good mood, or it'll even start making correlations or guesses. Or
I hope it does correlate. Like, oh, did you know on the days where you shit and cum that you felt better?
Yeah, I mean, not that anybody would track that kind of stuff, like, but you can if you wanted to.
Could,
and
add your own.
I mean, it'd be fucking weird if you did that. Like
that was my question. Is there a correlation? Some sort of like, hey, just to let you know. But you answered that. Great. So, yeah,
it's neat I like to see it in graph stat form, like charts and visual, because like that stuff. I feel like I have a terrible memory for that kind of stuff. It's extremely short term.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have a great week last week and I wouldn't remember, or a shit week last week and I wouldn't remember. But now it's, I guess, nice to be able to look back and see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Good.
Awesome. Well, you got some voicemails.
Yes.
You want to get it?
Yes.
Let's dive into a couple voicemails here.
Yeah.
I forgot. I apologize to Joseph Sparks. Missed his first one, and he goes, "Here's another one." So I don't even know where his first one went. So Joseph, you'll never hear an answer to it.
Oh no. Okay.
But the second one we're going to answer right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Please don't yell at me. I'm getting enough of that from my tax guy.
Okay, so the second question is, what do you think is the largest animal you could win in a fight with? The conditions are, it has to be defined by the animal being knocked out. You have to fight it in its own environment. And you're not allowed to use any weapons whatsoever. Okay, have fun. Bye!
All right, Joseph Sparks, thank you. Shit and cum.
Thank you, Joseph.
It's our new sign off. Largest animal you can fight in their environment. Not fight, knock out. You have to knock it out too. No weapons in their environment. What's the biggest animal you think?
Oh man,
nothing in water, right?
Immediately all water's out.
Okay,
but I've heard crocodiles. You grab the beak of it.
Yeah, you're right.
The beak, you twist it upside down, and it like goes limp.
You like rub its belly or some shit?
Yeah, you rub its belly, you blow it, and it goes to sleep. You can also do that
bullshit. Total bullshit.
That's a fact. If you're ever in danger, that's what they say. Alligator, roll it over, rub its belly, you blow it, and then you can probably get out.
You started with crocodile. You're already changing mid-story. You're changing your story.
They're the same. They're cousins.
Oh, man, you're gonna have a bunch of crocodile stands calling in.
How can I possibly blow it if I'm holding its mouth closed?
Well, if you're 69, bro, you hold it with your legs closed, and you gotta look when you are scared. You
can lift a car.
Yeah,
that adrenaline gets pumping.
That's right. Yeah, you can lift a car. So if you're scared enough, you'll blow one.
Blow a crocodile in half.
You know what? I think I could fuck up a crocodile. Yeah, I probably could.
Damn.
What is wrong with you guys? I can't.
Is there anything bigger? Is there anything bigger though? Elephants are nice, right? Like they wouldn't fight me,
dude. No, an elephant would fucking dude. If it like shifted, you're fucked. If you're gonna, but also remember, he said you have to knock it out. You think you could punch an elephant out?
No, I would running dive at its head. From the side.
I have, honest to God, I have some of my own video from when we went to Africa. Mm-hmm. Scariest fucking animal there was the elephant. Okay. Like we saw a ton of them We got what I think they call false charged by one.
Oh, jeez.
Wait a minute, he took you to court?
The attorney fees in Africa are bleeding me dry. I'm still fighting it. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna fight an elephant. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
no.
They'd kill you with on accident.
Okay.
God, I don't want to fight anything like cute though. You know what I mean? I don't want to knock out a sloth
What about
because
we're
those things
sticking
are
with
big, but you know they didn't deserve it.
right.
Or a koala bear.
Okay. What about like a giraffe? You know, like let's say I'm hiding in the tree, and I get the drop on them. No,
I don't think so.
have you seen those, Jeff? Have you seen those
I think.
things?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
Let's let each of us go wild. Go however big you think that you can actually go. If you were saying giraffe, then I will believe you for a giraffe.
I don't think I could.
Okay.
I was saying I'm getting closer.
Okay.
Well, also, how do you knock something out? What's a surefire way of knocking something out?
You got a lot of force to the head.
Yeah.
Right. Where's a giraffe's head?
Yeah, so I'm hiding
That's why he's in the tree.
in the tree.
He's very accurate.
Could you do this? Could you wait till the animal goes to sleep?
Just sucker punch a sleeping animal.
Yeah. Could you do that?
I think the animal has to see you because you're fighting it in its environment. So let's say the animal is
I
awake.
wake it up a second before I knock it out.
Okay.
I would watch this TV show.
I think the animal has to know what's happening. Like you step on a twig, it's got a baby, it turns around and you both it's protecting its kid and you're like,
Oh, well that's different. If it's protecting a child, then I'm not going to win the fight.
okay, let's take the child out of it. Let's just say it's on a walk. It's gotta it's just like gotta get out, stretch the legs.
Okay.
You run into this thing on its turf and it just doesn't. It's had a bad day. You've had a bad day. You just got your taxes done.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then I'm going to go with like probably a hyena or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm sticking in the Sahara.
Right.
So I don't know why I'm staying there, but yeah, I think I could choke this. I think I could wrestle and slam it onto a ground and yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. Nothing cute, and that's not cute either, right? I mean,
Yeah. No, that's
so
not cute.
I could do that. I could do it.
Okay. Jeff, you got anything?
Man, I don't. I feel like it would have to be my size or smaller. Anything that has the weight advantage on me and is a wild animal is the clear winner. Except for like maybe something stupid like a water animal on land, like a seal or
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
What's the seal's environment though? Is it considered out of bounds if it's on the land or?
I don't know. I mean, it's
Jeff is punching seals. I think we're all like I'm a little disturbed.
this. I don't. I like. Now I feel bad.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't.
Jeff's clubbing a seal. Steven's hitting a hyena.
Stone cold stunner to a hyena.
Yep.
What about you?
I think I'm going possible python. I feel
so the biggest animal, you're going with the length.
Yeah, I'm going to go with length and you know
volume.
Maybe I don't know, python.
How would you knock the python out?
You grab the dumb motherfucker by its tail and you swing it around and you slam its head on the ground. Right? Because once you use its
Why
own.
did you grab it by its head?
Well, you could, but I think it's easier to grab it by its tail and then do the old cartoon fucking whip it around your head a couple times and hit that head into a tree. Night, night, motherfucker.
That's crazy. Isn't that what your tattoo says?
It says it right above my asshole. I have a tramp stamp that says night, night, motherfucker.
What kind of message are you sending?
Good night. Sweet dreams.
This is the last thing you see before you go to bed. It's for my OnlyFans.
Okay.
So maybe a capybara. Sorry.
What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, those things.
What? How do you guys know?
They look like giant rats, basically.
Cappy. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because that's a big.
It's a rodent.
It's a rodent, but I still feel like you're really just trying to knock out cute animals.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm fuck me, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
I don't know. I was trying to think of something positive to say about Steve Irwin. I saw a picture of his family recently. They all look great.
Yeah, she
He's a wonderful man.
Daughter had a baby, right?
I think so.
I think his daughter had a baby.
Bullshit. The daughter had a baby?
Yeah. Grandpa
everybody,
Irwin.
this is the time of the podcast where we all realize that we're old as fuck. This will get cut out for sure, but yep, we are old and it hurts.
That's bullshit. No.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
When did Steve Irwin, what year was that? Or he passed away?
Dude, me and Dana were just talking about this for
Don't
some
pull
reason.
that thread, Steven. Don't look it up. It's only going to hurt worse.
I'm going to do it.
9/11. Think about it. 9/11.
Pre or post.
Don't forget it. Think about it.
Oh, yeah. Did it happen before or after? Yeah, this happened after 9/11.
Right. But 9/11, this year will be 20 years.
Oh, my God.
20 years ago. I can't believe I can say, oh, yeah, I remember 20 years ago. I shouldn't say that.
2006, by the way.
2006.
Yeah. So what? That kid is now, 20-something? I don't know.
Next question.
Nice. You got another voicemail?